Hornets. And a 6'6" forward from Michigan State, number 0.
To open the trip, we have a false to the Nuggets, of the Warriors, and of the Lakers. Eventually is rolling. This bid in particular, Evan Mobley, he'll find Dean Wade. Wade fires. Dean Wade opens the scoring with a 3.
Yeah, most nights you're trying to let the game kind of come to you, but tonight you want to really go at this Charlotte team, put a lot of pressure on them. They don't execute extremely well in the offensive end, but they can score. LaMelo Ball is absolutely dangerous with that basketball, so got to get some pressure on them, make them play fast.
Bridges knuckles a 3 that's no good. Ball will shoot a lot.
Yes.
Garland got hooked and fouled by Ball. 30 starts. The Cavaliers' record in those 30 games.
You will not stop him in any way, shape, or form.
That aggressiveness gene has really kicked in this season for big number 4 as he talks Ball out of that shot. Melo takes a runner, and he has not played enough this season to qualify. Another injury-riddled season for these Hornets as Allen takes a pass in that paint. He'll deal it up top to Mitchell. Right back to Allen. That was a sensational feed. Allen shot eventually.
Donovan, he had that shot. He fed the big guy. Reward the big guy for going to getting all those rebounds. Good job.
Mitchell in the cap. Mitchell's guarded by Josh Green. To work around an Allen screen. There it is again. A twirling Allen floats and scores. Donovan Mitchell is about winning basketball. Garland to the elbow. His 15-footer is no good. Bridges elevates. Bridges is coming off a 20.9 rebound performance Friday in Detroit. A 4-point Hornet loss. Ball got stymied. That ball hit the official out of bounds. Cavs ball.
That's absolutely correct. I mean, he's not going to have to score 30 a night for us to win games, and that's the difference this season. He can have a night where he scores 12 or 15, has 7 assists, and absolutely impacts the game in the same way.
Mitchell looks to set up Bridges. Since he joined the Cavs, when Donovan Mitchell has been in the lineup, the Cavs record is a sparkling 109-47 as Williams guides it in.
I think he's starting to understand, you have all these talking heads and these pundits, all they talk about is how much somebody scores. That means you're a star. That's what's going to be the difference in this team.
Speaking of turning into an all-around player, Darius Garland, as Ball knifes to the basket, he reverses and scores. Garland is shooting career highs across the board. Here he is with the basketball as Garland gets inside. Is that refined? Just 8 turnovers.
That's absolutely marvelous assist to turnover ratio. He has been absolutely outstanding this season. I say it all the time, he's the best guard in the NBA.
Miller almost traveled. Garland shuffles around Ball, kisses it off the window. Fire a 3. Mobley had a career high.
Put to the ground like that. That was like a professional wrestling call.
We have interior play. We have perimeter play. We have ball handlers. We have shooters. So I just think it starts there.
Well, I think Coach Atkinson's being very, very humble there. He's emboldened these players with his offense. It's so dynamic. It creates so much opportunity. You know, if you're in the right spot and you execute, you're going to get a good opportunity as to what's going on thus far with this great start by these Cavaliers.
Karis LeVert, Max Strus, and George Niang have checked in. We get our first look at Cody Martin for the Hornets. Strus goes and gets it from Allen, sends it upstairs to Allen, and Allen.
But Max Strus turning the corner, making that defender have to come up and guard, and then Jarrett just lurks behind, slams that baby home.
Bridges, tough shot, lines up a 3. Both Max and Allen were starters last season, all year together. Max is first in Cleveland. We passed the midway point of the first. Ball goes and gets it. Nearly ran out of airspace. He'll dump it back to Miller. Miller's watched by LeVert. Brandon Miller.
Ball
in his 5th season already.
Wow.
Is LaMelo. Strus on the carousel. Sends it back to LeVert. LeVert got a half step on Ball. That pass was tipped by Williams. LeVert hits the deck. Martin hurdles LeVert. Cody on the run. He'll feed to the rim. Williams got pushed and fouled by it. Getting before the game warned, he said this is not going to be an easy game. As Bridges twists to the basket, he'll float it up. That was blocked by Allen. That was knocked away from Richards as Nick Richards had just checked in. He lost the ball with Strus, who knocked it away. And now Bridges.
Guy's got probably 24 hours of decent sleep. I mean, we get back in at 4:30 a.m. A couple days ago. I mean, I'm exhausted. I didn't do anything but talk and eat hot dogs. So it's tough. It's tough to get back going, but it's part of it. It's part of being a pro, and you got to lock in.
as LeVert steps back for three with the shot clock winding down. That's knocked at him. LeVert read it well. He'll track down the weak side rebound. Strus resets from the fresh 14. He'll find Niang. Niang's floater is good.
George Niang has just really become so effective about his prowess for being a five-man since the second grade. He's been locking guys up, handling business. It's been fun to watch.
Martin works on Niang. Martin almost walked. Here's Vasa Micic, who has checked in. Tijan Salon sees his first action as well. Micic's runner doesn't go. That's grabbed by Darius Garland. The Hornets have active bigs. Richards can get on the glass. Williams can as well. That ball goes around the horn. The Hornets are good at tracking down offensive rebounds. Strus for three. Richards gobbles up the board.
You know what, Jock? I mentioned something too. How about my Ohio State Buckeyes, man? We are rolling. I'll tell you, I think we're going to win it all. Go Buckeyes.
Salon, he'll float. Allen grabs the loose ball. I agree with the sentiment. Happy for the Buckeyes.
Good job, Buckeyes. Ryan Day's done an excellent job. We're going to win it all.
Garland down the lane. He'll put it up and in. Thinking about Ohio State. I'm talking about somebody up here in the booth.
GPA. These guys are dissecting atoms out on the football field.
Well, the Irish had to get through the Nittany Lions
first. They played great. Nittany Lions. It's gonna be fun to watch, man.
LeVert picks off that Micic pass. Yeah, he kind of felt the Buckeyes were going to exact some revenge there against the Ducks. Strus to the basket. He'll lay it up and in. Low start for a lot of these. Yeah,
everybody was bad.
We're back underway as Micic between the circles. Here's LaMelo Ball. Now Tijan Salon. He'll set up a three. It's grabbed eventually by whom? Nobody at first. Salon gets it back himself. Salon has a wide open Richards. Richards inside. Missed the shot as Mobley was there. It was knocked away from Richards. Boy, he had Mobley dead to rights inside, but Mobley did the job defensively from the doorstep around the horn. Niang's three doesn't go. Mobley kept it alive. He plucked it. Denied. What a run this man's been on. This is an all-star, by the way. Make sure you vote for this young man as Mobley gets it off to Strus. Mobley's coming off a terrific performance in Dallas the other night. 34 points, 10 rebounds. Grabs another board right there. It's 6 threes, or 3 threes, I should say. It's 6 threes the last time he saw this Charlotte team. Niang can hit it.
George Niang has really carved himself a nice position with this basketball team. George is coming in and just became a utility guy that can do it all. I mean, he'll come in and bump some guys around and make some big shots. George is playing great basketball for us.
George ran Salon off the line, then Mobley with the steal. He kept it in bounds. It comes back to Martin. Martin has to hurry. He'll bounce off the Salon. Niang got a piece of that. Mitchell skips into the forecourt. Goes right around. Martin, he'll bank and score. Boy, Cody Martin is
able to get that shot up.
Ball from deep.
Yeah, he can stroke it out there. He's not afraid to. It's going high on ball. He's going to keep him in the game.
He has not met a lot of shots that he does not like. LaMelo.
Not at all. It's going up.
Here he comes again. He is a volume shooter. How about that one off one leg? I'm not sure Charles Lee would have been thrilled about that one. As wow, Salon got.
You knew you were in trouble.
Get swung to the ground like that. It not be a foul. Mobley thought LeVert was going to take off, and he batted it forward. Unfortunately, the Cavs were not on the same page. Ball. Off it goes to Micic. Back to Ball late in the shot clock from the logo. He gets it off iron. LeVert ahead to Strus. Strus shakes on Micic to the hole. I think that's goaltending. It is. We got the play in this league. 8 points. Cavs have gotten a vast majority of their scoring from in that lane here in this first quarter. Ball sets up the offense. There's a 6-second difference between shot clock and game clock. LaMelo down the lane. Mobley was there. He altered the shot. There's Richards on the offensive glass. We have another.
Now that ball flies out of the rebound.
Niang somehow won that tip from Richards after he irritated Richards for about 10 seconds. Here's Niang from the corner. Salon rebound.
Victory.
Cavaliers averaged 34 assists per game during that 4-game road trip. Just phenomenal numbers. Cavs offense, as we mentioned, they're rated #1 in the NBA. Salon's in trouble. Boy, the Cavs have.
Good job, George.
Here's Salon perilously late in the shot clock off the Miller for a contested three that was blocked by Mobley, and it's a shot clock violation.
He's going to have something to say.
Taj Gibson, the veteran, sitting over there.
Just laughing. all you can do.
Yeah, he enjoys George. Mobley for three, and we enjoy that.
Boy, he is just at an all-time high. Just fun to watch. Watch this young man to continue to develop his craft.
KJ Simpson, the rookie out of Colorado, has the basketball for the Hornets. Sees his first action. Looks for an opening. Mobley's in front of him. Now Miller. Miller works on Strus. He gets picked up by Niang again. Oh, brothers. Niang got called.
Fair call.
Score big this season. Connected on 184 threes last season. That was the fourth most ever by an NBA rookie. The only three players to hit more triples. Keegan Murray, Damian Lillard, and a young Donovan. Miller averaged 17 a game last season as a rookie. He's up at 21 this year. 32-25 Cavs. Mobley works right into Mark Williams. Gets where he wants to. Puts it up. What a ball game he had in Charlotte in December. 41 points, 6 threes in that game at Evans. More on that in a moment as Miller trying to set it inside to Williams. That was Josh Green for three. Tipped by Salon. Eventually hauled in by Niang. Whoa, Niang's pass was led by Salon. Miller finds Green, trying to go behind the back. He hit Jerome right in the chest. Simpson steps to his left. Whoa, Green grabs the loose ball after Simpson thumped it. Green, Bridges, Williams, Miller, and Simpson are on the floor for Charles Lee's bunch. Jerome. He got the start in the first meeting between these teams. He'll feed Mobley for another three. Donovan Mitchell did not play in that first meeting. Jerome went for 24 points and dished out 8 assists in mid-November against this Hornet team. Ball's knocked away from Bridges. It comes to Strus. Good defense by Jerome to start the play. Mitchell now leans. Off to Strus. Got it. Boy, what a catch.
We saw that the whole trip.
That was a skip pass from his hip almost as Bridges ran out of room.
Again, George Niang coming from weak side to help. My goodness.
Jerome, no look to Mobley. Mobley with a dazzling.
With all of these guys, with Evan, with Darius, these guys have just been outstanding. These 34 games, I mean, they played remarkable basketball every night. And I'm telling you, it's been a breath of fresh air to watch them be so explosive on that offensive end.
Here's Miller, guarded by Mobley. Off to Simpson it goes. Simpson shakes, trying to whistle one.
They said, guys, great physicality, great communication, great getting on those 50-50 balls. Keep at it.
Well, it's shown as the Cavaliers have built this 14-point lead. Ty Jerome dumps off to Wade, who's back in the ball game, and Dean Wade.
The Hornets get in trouble is their defense is just collapsing, and so there's these big gaps on the offensive end, and this Cavalier team will eat you alive if you give them open gaps, especially in the corners and in the right above the free throw line.
Bridges' floater doesn't go. Mobley grabs the rebound. In Dallas, the Cavaliers were an incredible plus 32 in the 30 minutes that Mobley was on the floor as Jerome frees himself for a three. Plus 32 when Mobley was on the floor in Dallas.
Like I say, just dominant every night, both ends of the floor.
That win in Dallas was only a 12-point victory. It's not like the Cavs won by 30 points or so, which makes that plus-minus even more special as Mitchell fires a contested triple from the corner that's no good. Outraces KJ Simpson. Wow, Strus got 28 Cavs. Jared Allen will hand off to Strus. Strus shakes on Smith. He'll deal off to Garland. Garland's watched by the lanky Miller. Strus steps into a three. Ball. Rifle one over. Find Nick Smith. Smith gets into the paint. His 12-footer doesn't go. It's tipped by Allen and eventually grabbed by Strus. 5 minutes in, second quarter. Strus looks for Garland backdoor. Finds him off to Jerome. Jerome pockets the corner. Allen had to make a really nice play.
The pressure at all by the Hornets. It's just very porous, and they're so interested in getting to the offensive end to get a shot.
Williams inside, had it blocked by Allen as Allen got a piece of it from behind. Jerome's on the run, tie down the lane. That's swatted off the window by Miller, but They led this game by 6 at the break. Sorry, Brad.
No, yeah, great hustle by Jared Allen running the floor, cleaning that up. Again, great job.
Perfect first half for Allen as
That lane, he is going to block it.
let's pause for a word from on high. They took Michael Kidd-Gilchrist 2nd overall in 2012 and Adam Morrison 3rd back in 2006.
I do remember that.
They were happy were the Hornets reportedly that the Warriors picked 7-footer James Wiseman at number 2 overall, which opened the door for the Hornets to make Ball the number 3 overall pick as Jerome Bridges. He'll feed Nick Smith. That's picked up by LeVert. LeVert tripped over a screen. 3 on the way by Bridges. Wide left. LeVert rebounds. That was a nice snapshot of what Karras can do on the defensive end in terms of his versatility and that work rate. Jerome finds Garland in the corner.
Yeah, he's very active, plays so hard on both ends of the floor, makes a lot of things happen, Karras.
Jared Allen, one of them, for what Mobley does and gets recognized for, belongs on the shoulders of this man, Jared Allen, as well.
Outside, so Jared's the unsung hero of this basketball team, no doubt about it.
Salon, top 10 selections. Zachary Richer went number 1, Alex Sarr number 2. The young Frenchman, as Jerome's runner doesn't go. 4.5 to go here in the first half. Nick Smith throws on the brakes. Find LaMelo Ball, back it goes to Nick. Smith for 3. The Charlotte Hornets ranked 20th this season. They shoot the 3rd most in the NBA at 42 a night. Wade fakes a 3, gets run up the line by Salon. He'll dump off to the safety valve, and Jared Allen now is a perfect 6 for 6. He has 13 points and 6 rebounds, both team highs. Ball's pass, read by Garland. How come the Cavaliers with numbers? LeVert off to Garland. Garland puts it up and draws the foul. I don't know where you're trying to squeeze that one into is in the NBA. Nice season. Carved out a nice career.
Yes, he has. Keeps himself in great shape and very serviceable.
Cavaliers 57, Hornets 35. John Michael, Brad Doherty, and Serena Winters. Thanks for spending some of your night with us as Garland, almost reliable person, is the one who is
no doubt about it.
And who has the most to gain from the decision. Garland draws a foul. Ball picks points 4 times. They've done that 9 times already. The sign of the times in the NBA. Last season they averaged 113. That was the 2nd most in franchise history. Wow. Only to the 79-80 team, led in scoring by Mike Mitchell and Campy Russell. Wow. 2nd in team history. They're scoring 10 more points than that this season. Cavs faithful got a look at the Humongatron. You may have heard their displeasure with that foul called on Caris LeVert. Garland bothering Ball gets it to go.
The 5, that takes everybody else out of the game. And that's good defense by Darius Garland, so yeah.
Under 3 to go in the 2nd quarter. Garland draws a double. LeVert back to Garland. Garland in toward LaMelo. He'll fire an 18-footer. I tell you what, Caris LeVert gave that ball back to Darius, exactly what he did.
No doubt about it. Darius and LaMelo got a little chirping going on.
Ball was whooping. Salon with the weak side rebound. Caris said, no, I'm not passing this to the open man. I'm giving it right back to you. You go take him.
That's right.
That's what Garland did.
Absolutely. Go get it.
LeVert inside. Allen, weak side rebound. He lays it in. Jared Allen is now 7 for 7.
Wow, nice job by Jared Allen, man, doing that offensive glass, taking care of his teammates.
Smith off to Taj Gibson. Gibson will take a guess. Let our fans marinate on the 3 who are older. One should be fairly obvious. We just saw him out in L.A. and LeBron.
And then how about...
one resides in Texas with Victor Wembanyama this season.
Chris Paul.
That's it. One more season.
PJ.
He is the 2nd oldest player behind LeBron. In agreement with PJ, the team. He's not active with the Clippers this year. 2 to go here in this first half. Cavs 63, Hornets 41. Well done, Professor Doherty.
Yeah, you know, I can use this thing. It's more than just a hat rack.
Garland draws a double. Cavs have done well passing out of doubles this season as Mobley goes to the basket. That's blocked by Taj Gibson. Martin on the run, puts it up and puts it in. But Mitchell cruises into the forecourt. He works in toward Taj Gibson, draws a crowd. LeVert misfires on the 3. Donovan Mitchell just has that gravitational pull.
I mean, you have to. He is so explosive. You have to drop to his level to defend. If you're helping or if you're guarding him, you cannot let him go free. He pulls everybody to him.
T-John Salon, that's no good. Martin grabs the offensive rebound. Works out of danger, sends it back to an open ball. Ball got LeVert on a flyby. He was wide open, he couldn't hit. Taj Gibson's been battling the youngster in Mobley.
Taj has been battling down there with everyone trying to keep that ball alive.
Final minute, second quarter. Donovan Mitchell. Salon. Back he goes the ball. I'll tell you, it's a good sign, Brad, when you're in the final minute of the first half. Your leading scorer has ball gets fouled. Your leading scorer has 2. So here is LaMelo Ball. Missed the last. This Hornet team has struggled. Charles Lee has been tasked with resurrecting a franchise that has fallen on some tough times. They missed the playoffs each of the last 8 seasons. If they miss them again, that will set the mark
you want to set.
Charles Lee, by the way, is a good young head coach.
He is. I love listening to him talk basketball. He absolutely knows what he's talking about. It's just you got to have the right pieces.
Garland has that ball knocked away. A little bit of a lull here by the Cavs late in the second quarter. 6-second difference between shot clock and game clock. LaMelo will take some air out of the basketball. He's watched by LeVert. LaMelo fires a great, brother. That whistle. Allen leads the way for the Cavs with 15. Out the victory.
That's a pillow fight.
Defense, Brad. It's
14-12. You kidding me? Wow.
Now the Hornets have whittled a Cavalier lead that at one time was 24 down to 15, and that's how we will have. There's the lob.
The clock and continue to make that extra pass for our teammates.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Hey guys.
The third quarter is underway as here's Brandon Miller. He'll launch a 3. He has 16 points.
So that's what we got to get those rebounds, John. You know, those second chance opportunities keeps a team like this with Charlotte. It gives them a little bit of hope. Got to be aggressive. Whenever you defend very well, you've got to come up with that rebound.
Donovan Mitchell opens the second half scoring for the Cavs. Williams hands off to Miller. That's a drifting 3. It's true. I mentioned Miller last. Mitchell apparently had a foot on the line. Yep, they give him 2. Good call. Mitchell had just 2 points at the half. One would imagine that the Hornets are going to get a heavy dose.
This 6th tempo, this Hornets team, you want them to play fast because they're wanting to take back. They're going to take tough shots. Don't let them set up too much in the half court because that gives them a little bit of discipline and structure, and they can get a decent shot off. You want them to play fast, take bad shots.
Green down the alley. That's blocked by Jared Allen.
That was a bad decision. That's all that was. I mean, you're not going to shoot a layup with Jared Allen.
Mobley now has 11. Mitchell has dished out 4 assists. Ball. He'll skip it off to Bridges. Bridges can't shoot it as Mobley's out there. Bridges looks to burrow baseline. Bridges had been 1 for 8 from the field. Cavs 71. Hornets 56. Mitchell opens up for a 3. He's got another.
Up there.
Bridges. Quarter. Cavs by 15. Garland waits for an Allen screen. Allen down low. Looks to twist around. Ball! Somehow he snuck it over to Mobley.
I thought Allen was going to shoot that little hook shot on the top. Little shovel pass to his partner in crime. Mobley slams that baby home.
Green feeds Williams. Ball goes and gets it. LaMelo wants to shoot it. Out of bounds it goes.
Down into the ground. Get some lift out of it. That's a foul.
Now, just so it's clear, even if it's not causal, as here's Mobley, he'll lead in. Shot doesn't go. It stems back to a call made originally that went in favor of Kyrie Irving and the Mavericks. His ball throws that one away in the playoffs, where an out-of-bounds call was challenged. You were only checking to see who the ball hit last as Donovan Mitchell fires a 3. The Rules Committee got together, the competition committee, and said we didn't like the way that looked, and that's why this rule now is in place. As that's it right, they get to take a look. Garland, bothered by Miller, relays to Wade.
Well, you used adjudicated too. That's a pretty big word there. Notre Dame guy's pretty arrogant.
An arrogant word. Here's Bridges gets 2 feet in the paint, ran into Allen, but don't float it. 76, Hornets 61. I'll pare down my words for you the rest of the way.
Big Notre Dame guy.
You'd like me to.
You know, Lou Holtz is a good friend of mine, down in Lake Nona, and I get to see Coach Holtz quite a bit. He's a very proud Notre Dame alum, but I always ask him, didn't you end up coaching South Carolina last? Weren't you 0-11? Why do you claim Notre Dame? He doesn't like that very much.
Miller fires a 3. I can't imagine.
Make them take bad shots, tough shots, and you've got to get those defensive rebounds.
Max Strus checks in. He plays catch with Garland up top.
A little bit of a zone here by the Hornets.
Garland fires over it. That's the way you do it.
Absolutely. Leave Darius Garland wide open. Any of these guys in a zone opportunity, they're going to make those buckets. So great job recognizing the zone coverage and making a big shot.
Garland now has 18. That's a team high. Jared Allen has recorded another double-double, his 20th of the season. Allen has 15 and 10. He currently defends Miller. Miller looks for an opening, fades away, and he airmailed it. Strus is able, couldn't finish. Miller toward Allen. Oh, but he's got LeVert with a hesitation move. Works on Green. He'll take a 15-footer.
Nice job, McCarris getting into that lane, making that defense collapse, getting a nice little 15-foot shot.
Pulls out. Strus rebounds. Outlets a pass to LeVert. LeVert cross court to Garland. He'll shovel to Wade. Wade for 3. Allen, can he track it down? Yes, he does. This pass to LeVert, however, is knocked down by Green. Bridges downhill into traffic, finds Ball.
They could dominate on both ends of the floor.
Hands off to Miller, and then he hooked Strus.
He was having a conversation with Salon, the referee, and 2 of the people sitting in the front row over there. He's not happy.
Miller. He'll send one back and find Simpson. Simpson into the paint. That's rejected by Mobley.
Great job by Darius Garland running him to Evan Mobley.
Mobley runs the floor, feeds LeVert, back to Niang. Niang got it slapped away by Miller. Garland's the open man. Hey! The Hornets have trimmed that Cavs lead down to 12. Back to 21 it goes. Williams inside. Boy, Niang's going to urge Simpson right into Mobley. Simpson couldn't go anywhere else.
Right into his lap.
3:50 remains here in the third. Williams cans both. Mitchell, Mobley, Niang, Strus, and LeVert make up the Cavalier fivesome. Mitchell on the bounce. He's watched by Martin. Mobley wants LeVert. LeVert shakes right around Smith. Down the lane. Feeds Mitchell for 3. Williams rebounds.
Good ball movement. It's a shot they wanted out of the offense, so you take that, move on. Good rotation of the basketball. Good rotation of the bodies.
Williams off to Salon. Salon unloads a long 3. Careens toward the corner. Simpson tried to save it. And
Hanford in a field hockey game the other night. What are we doing? It's Palo Alto.
Yeah. Mitchell. He's watched by Mark Williams. Looks to shake on Williams. Gets inside. What a move that was. Oh, my 7-footer. Smith bothered by Strus. Strus continues. Whoa, to Bird Dog Smith. He got popped by, whoa, Williams screen twice.
Oh, he did.
Mobley's open. Salon got hooked and fouled by George Niang. Nick Smith. Guarded by LeVert. Skip pass finds Salon. Salon puts it on the floor. Deals to Martin. Martin looks to operate on Niang. This 3 is no good. Salon missed the bunnies. He grabbed the offensive rebound. He also, I think, 5 still has some filling out to do.
Yeah.
Mitchell from the corner up the Niang feed. Cody Martin has his head up. He looks to track baseline. Got knocked off balance by Niang. Back it goes to Smith. Nick Smith. He tried to shoot a 3. Strus was all over him.
Yeah.
Simpson now. Simpson cuts the Cavalier lead to 89-73. 80 seconds to go in the third. Strus comes and gets it from Mobley. He'll take it down the lane. He tried to dunk it, and he got fouled. He's an 81% career free throw shooter. You can secure your spot for next season's Cavs. UnitedCavs.com/enroll.
Good deal.
Yeah,
Good
a lot of stuff. It's a long read.
That's caught my eye.
Yeah. 70 seconds to go here in the third, 91-73. Martin is watched carefully by Donovan Mitchell. He'll bounce off, find KJ Simpson. Simpson's caught at by LeVert. He'll use a big Williams screen, scurry inside. Shot puts one up that doesn't go. Williams, Defensive Player of the Year out of Duke. Standing reach 9 feet 9. Collegiate player, WNBAer as well.
9'9", so he wouldn't have trouble getting his wallet out of his pocket if he took you to dinner.
Get his wallet out of his sock. Strus trying to bounce one inside to Mobley. The Cavs have had these moments where going on runs, they haven't taken care of the basketball particularly well on the offensive end, and it turns into this. It's
just perceiving what's going on the court, trying to make sure that you're focused on the mission at hand and the task, and knowing what your teammates doing. You got to know everybody's position on the court, where they're supposed to be, where you can take advantage of.
Dean gets called for a foul. He got his hands up in the face of Cody Martin.
Pass a little bit early, because of the communication. That's what we did so well on the West Coast. I mean, that ball was moving, almost like a quarterback throwing it into windows at times.
Smith blocked by Mobley to end the. Strus pulls up. Rebounded by Smith. The Cavaliers open this fourth quarter with the fives of Strus, Mitchell, Mobley, Wade, and Jerome. Melo Ball is back on the floor. Smith off to Williams. Williams flicks it up. He missed the shot as Williams got tangled up. He thought he got fouled. He's back behind the play as Mitchell uncorks the three and knocks it down.
Cavs did good. Williams made a mistake by putting it down low. You got to keep that ball up high. You're going to get a quick shot off against Evan.
Salon gets run off the line by Jerome. Challenges Mobley, and please, Nat for being able to keep that ball in bounds on those one tonight. Does Garland.
Young folks say standing on business. I don't know what that means, but it seems to be a common theme.
Here's LaMelo Ball. LaMelo nice inside. He'll jump one back to Miller. Miller had that knocked away as the loose ball eventually is grabbed by Williams, but he fouled Mobley. I think he did.
Yeah, they're making fun of my headphones. I got the old Beats headphones with the hooks around the ear, and they were laughing at me the other day, and I felt it was awful. I can't hear.
I think you'll be all right. Here's LaMelo. Works on Mitchell. LaMelo across the lane off balance. Can't get the roll, but he does draw the foul.
They didn't play. They haven't played. They got the full complement of players out wanting to beat this Cavs team. So this isn't the typical Hornets.
He had a fun line about LaMelo early in the season. Mobley inside, got Salon in the air, then he got Bridges in the air before he got fouled. Through Evan Mobley, and boy, that continues to reap big.
Regarding him, you got to make some decisions on how you help, if you help, and when you help. And that's creating a lot of problems for teams.
2 seasons ago, he was already a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year at age 22 as Jerome got his hand on that Salon pass. Here's Mitchell now. Mitchell works on Ball right through an arm bar, puts it up, missed the shot. It's tipped, it's rescued by Dean Wade, and the Cavs reset. Mobley squares up on Ball. Gets to the elbow, feeds Jerome. Jerome with the shot clock winding down. He'll work on Salon. Jerome's 15-footer rattles out. Salon rebounds. Leading that thought about Mobley this season, Evan, career highs in terms of scoring, three-point percentage, steals, free throw percentage. That triple by Nick Smith is no good. Saw Evan Mobley at the end of last season in that game 5 against Paul. Strus. He's picked up by Brandon Miller. Cavs 96, Hornets 80. Another foul is called.
I get hurt on something like that.
Mitchell takes it back from Strus. Hill hook, that's rebounded by Ball. Ball in a hurry, off to Miller. He'll feed Green. Green fakes the three. Back around the horn it goes. Ball to Bridges for a corner triple. Wade rebounds. Wade plucked that rebound out of the air. Another strong start for Dean Wade, filling in for the injured Isaac Okoro. Mitchell spots a three.
Donovan going there, need a bucket to kind of get things going again. Now you need to defend real aggressively.
Smith works his way into a mid-range jumper. He has 13 off Charles Lee's bench. Jerome steps back, he's open. LaMelo Ball again. This time picked up by Wade. Bridges gets closed down upon by Strus. A circus shot is good. Bridges has 11.
You don't mind the quick shot by the Cavaliers, but you do mind if you don't have good rebounding positioning. You've got to pay attention. You don't want to just shoot shots just to shoot them.
Keep coming on the offensive end, by the way.
That's what they're most interested in, is getting to that offensive end, getting a shot.
They're not going anywhere. Ball no looks a pass to Smith. Smith uncorks a three. Mobley rebounds. That's his fifth. Garland, Allen, and LeVert all sit at the scorer's table. They'll check in at the next dead ball. Jerome tries to clear himself on Green and does.
Nice job by Ty Jerome. Nice post-up move.
His Cavaliers are 30-4 as Jared Allen's back in the ball game. He deflects that pass out of bounds.
No, not at all. You don't win at all. You're going to struggle. And you're going to have some wins that are 2 or 3 point wins. He scores 40. And everybody on to the next quarter talks about what a superstar you are. But you score 40 points. It's not about that. It's about winning.
LaMelo Ball just got put.
You know, technical for saying I got hit on the elbow. Wow.
Just a guess. Mobley will find Jerome. Back it goes to Mobley. A touch pass ends up in the hands of Darius Garland, who travels. Ball will relay to Miller. Miller leans into a three. That thuds off the back iron. Bridges fouled Mobley as he went over the back. First with the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Thunder, Rockets, and the Grizzlies in the West. The Celtics, a 7-game lead on the Knicks. The Knicks have been playing some great basketball as of late. They have dropped their last 2, but winners of 8 in a row before that, as Miller halfway down the alley, back to Bridges. Bring it away by Green is long and grabbed by Ty Jerome. A number of teams playing some terrific basketball right now in the NBA. As that ball. Knicks went on a 9-game burst. Right. Ball now has 18. We approach the midway point of the fourth quarter. Garland works around Allen. Somebody lost a shoe as Allen hooks and scores.
That clock down.
It was Mark Williams who lost. LaMelo into the paint, hangs and misses, grabs his own rebound. That shot was short. Perfect. He's 8 for 8 from the field, 17 points, 11 rebounds. Garland on the bounce, finds Allen. Off it goes to Jerome. Now to Niang in the corner. Niang creeps baseline. Wonderful ball movement. Niang tips at it. Williams grabs the loose ball, and that is Allen's first miss of the evening.
Yeah, to bring that in. Perfect. That's a nice play, though, by the Cavs. Very nice job.
That he has had in a game like tonight. Allen reverses and dunks. Allen throws it.
Just too much to figure out if you're the opposing team. You just really got to be shooting lights out, or the Cavs are going to beat you.
Well, Evan Mobley recently has gotten a lot of attention on both ends in terms of.
He puts up really strong numbers.
And believe me, Evan Mobley not only knows it, but he's the first one to give to give Jared all the credit in the world.
Yeah, he, like a lot of the guys, are benefactors.
Jerome, no looks a pass inside to Niang as Niang left Williams at the rim. Garland, Jerome, Allen, LeVert, and Niang are on the floor. Jerome from the logo. Ball's tipped high into the air and grabbed by Miles Bridges. Bridges rumbles into the forecourt. 4 to go. Cavs lead is 18. Williams missed it from inside as Allen got back to alter the shot. Cavs take some air out of the basketball here, though. Eat some clock. They protect a 112-94 lead. LeVert is watched by Williams out around the perimeter. Down the alley, he appeared to get a stay. As meanwhile, Williams runs the floor. He dunks. Thunder have won 15 in a row. Cavaliers, they can complete business here today. They'll come in with a 10-game winning streak, and Darius Garland inches the Cavs closer to that with a 3.
Yeah, I mean, who'd have seasoned that you got 35 games in, and the game of the year is going to be the Cavs and OKC. You know, 2 teams that
ones here this month, both at home and on the road. In the Thunder and the Rockets. Kenny Atkinson has gone to his deeper reserves here with under 3 to go. Smith takes the inbound speed in the corner. He's guarded by Jerome. Nick Smith to the baseline. Arkansas now has 15 off the Hornet bench. 2.5 to go. Tyson lines up a three. Mark Williams grabs his 9th rebound. Workman-like night for Williams. Simpson. Back it goes to Salon. Salon works on the former Hornet JT Thor. JT played the last 3 seasons in Charlotte. A Cavalier lead to 15.
Yeah, Mark Williams has his hands full. I mean, you got to guard Jared Allen and help on Evan Mobley, and that's a night's work, man. Hey, he's just brought a breath of fresh air, and this offensive effort by the Cavs. Defensively, we're always going to be a good team, but really complex offense that these young men have taken advantage of.
Cavs have been rated #1.
They rest their legs up. We're going to need them Wednesday night.
A couple of All-Stars in there as well. Make sure you get your All-Star votes in. Thompson gets most consecutive games in franchise history. 447.
Wow. Stay in this Cavs organization. He's the vet in the locker room, helps these young guys navigate all of the perils and the ups and downs of the season.
Without the presence,
No doubt. He played fantastic. He really came into his own as a player. LeBron challenged him a little bit. He stepped up.
He was the quintessential role player.
Yeah, that's right.
Was Tristan.
That's what you got to have.
Thor's pass is picked off by Martin. Thompson. Tristan floats it up. Salon rebounds. Well, Brad, your final thoughts. The Cavaliers come home. Not always the easiest game, coming off an extended road trip. That jumper by Smith is off the mark.
Yeah, I think
Cavs with another workmanlike performance get the job done here tonight.
I agree. I thought Charlotte came out through the kitchen sink at the Cavs, trying to participate at a high level, and did a good job of trying to claw their way. Wednesday night's going to be a brawl.
Well, the dream season continues. Your Cavaliers